Hey there, this is Andrew bringing you another Keyforge deck opening. This is going to be another Winds of Exchange deck. I should be in a better habit of this. I wanted to mention if you want to find and connect and talk about any of these decks or uh, maybe play on TCO sometime, you can find me online. I go by the handle AV8R. You can find me in Discord on pretty much any Keyforge server, but especially in the Ancient Bear Republic server. I also hang around in the Keyforge Facebook group. You can find me there. And a huge shout out before I start this opening, because I'm recording this on July 9th, and my friend Devin just everybody knows Devin, but anyway, I certainly consider him a friend, and he just won the Philly Vault Tour for Archon. So congrats, Devin. And Jay Power, who I know less well, but also took down the Alliance Vault Tour in Philly. So congrats to Jay as well. Yeah, no surprise in either case, but well done to you both. And had a few people ask me, oh, do you regret not going? And I have to say, I would have really enjoyed being there myself, but I had some other priorities and don't regret prioritizing the right things, but I would have enjoyed being there. So no regrets, but seems like it was fun, and I'm happy for all of you that made it. So what do we have here? This is, looks like Scholar is the token creature here. This is Alfeidr W Quadrahana the 13th, and it is Saurian, Brobnar, and Sanctum. Okay, so yeah, here's that token, Scholar. It is a 1-powered dinosaur philosopher that says after Reap, draw 1 card. It's really nice if this can stay on the board. It's one of these 1-powers that's difficult to keep, but still pretty cool. All right, let's see what we get. By the way, I am also really excited to do some of these openings now. I've gotten some more actual play under my belt, and so hopefully, you might go back and see some of my early openings and go, wow, those were low quality opinions, and hopefully these will be better. But we're all learning. Okay, Feats of Strength is an action with an amber that says for the remainder of the turn, each time an enemy creature is destroyed in a fight, make a token creature. That's really nice. If you can spam the board with Scholar, that's great. We've got Vow of Blood. It's an action with an amber. It enhances 2 damage. This one itself got enhanced with a capture, actually. When you play it, you deal 2 damage to each damaged enemy creature. Okay. We've got Volca, a 5-powered giant Brocken that says each friendly Brobnar creature gains splash attack 1. That's really nice, especially when you have a Brobnar token, which we don't, but it's still a pretty cool card. Okay, then we have Brick Nasty, so we got 2 band members here. Brick Nasty is also a giant Brocken, who says after another friendly Brobnar creature fights, gain 1 amber, and Brick Nasty has a damage pip on him. Okay. We've got Krog the Clumsy, a 7-powered giant with splash attack 2. If you have Volca out, that turns to splash attack 3. That's pretty bonkers. We've got a Fire Spitter with an amber on it. Fire Spitter is a 5-powered giant with an armor that says before fight, deal 1 damage to each enemy creature. And of course, that amber is enhanced. We've got Might Club, an artifact and weapon that says action, ready, and enrage a creature. Very nice way to get, for example, Krog going right away. Love to see these nice big Brobnars. Got a second Might Club, this one with a capture enhancement. We've got Pound. It's an action with an amber that says play, deal 2 damage to a creature with 1 splash. Some more nice board control. Rowdy Scald is a 4-power goblin that enhances with an amber and 2 damages. We have Shock Herder, a 3-power goblin with deploy and play ready and fight with a neighboring creature. That's great. And Stratosmack. It's an action that says play, deal 3 damage to a creature. If this damage destroys that creature, make a token creature. So we have a little bit of token generation in Brobnar with Stratosmack and Feats of Strength. Not much else. But but some decent creatures and some nice ready and fight stuff. So that's great. Ooh, wow. I forgot this was in this set, or maybe I just didn't know. So we're on to Sanctum now. Proclamation 346E is a really fun artifact. This one got a damage pip on it. It's a law, and it says, while your opponent does not control creatures from 3 different houses, their keys cost +2. And yeah, that's a really nice way to keep their cost boosted, especially in a deck with a bunch of board control like this. Seems like it should be able to do pretty well. Alms Master is a 4-power human knight with 1 armor, deploy, and taunt. And when you play Alms Master, each of her neighbors captures 1 amber. Then we've got Quadrahana the Summoner, a 4-power human with play, after reap, capture 1 amber. And when she's destroyed, you make a token creature for each amber on Quadrahana. That's pretty cool. I've been really liking Quadrahana. Yeah, very nice card. You know what I'd love to get with this Scholar is the talent. There's a Saurian creature that makes your tokens interplay ready. That would be excellent. We'll see. Light Everlasting, this one got an extra amber pip. It has 1 normally, but this one has 2. And it's an action. It says play a Sanctum creature from your discard pile anywhere in your battle line. That's pretty great. I like that. Quadrahana is usually decent to bring back. Alms Master could also be nice. And we'll see what else. Chal, sure, get some taunt in there. Chal is a 4-power human knight with 2 armor, deploy, and taunt. This one got a damage pip on it. Now, I will say, like, taunt, so what do we want? We have 2 taunt, right? So what do we want to protect? Maybe the Quadrahana for that capture effect. Probably more likely the Brick Nasty is going to be the #1 thing we would want to protect, because that's going to feed our amber generation in Brobnar. But we might even get some stuff in Saurian that would be a higher value. We'll see. Got another Chal. Okay. Cassiel the Benevolent is a 2-power human knight with 2 armor. This one got a capture enhancement on it, and Cassiel has enhance 1 amber and 2 capture. We've got another one that's identical, even down to the capture enhancement. Then we have Nidapult, an artifact and weapon that says action. The next time a friendly creature enters play this turn, you may have it enter anywhere in your battle line. Ready. That's cool. That's great. Then we have Pandulf the Provoker, 4-power, 2 armor human knight with taunt, and play enraged an enemy creature. So that's 4 taunt creatures we have going here. That's a lot. And then Revered Monk is a 4-power human monk that gets +2 armor for each of its Sanctum neighbors. This one's kind of meh, but could be nice as a capture target. And then Grey Rider. Yeah, Grey Rider's a 2-power human monk with deploy and play, fight, reap. You may ready and fight with a neighboring creature. That's excellent. Our creature count is pretty high here, right? 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 15 so far. Yeah, that's a lot of creatures. Ooh, Magistrate Crispus is an 8-power dinosaur politician that says at the end of your turn, each player takes control of each creature and artifact they own. Okay, nothing's getting swapped around, or at least nothing's staying swapped around. That's interesting. And 8 power, that's nothing to sniff at. We have Ambrosia Outpost, an artifact with an amber. It's a location. When you action it, you put a friendly creature on the bottom of its owner's deck. If you do, you move an amber from a friendly creature to your pool. Yeah, we should have enough capture that this is a live card for sure. We've got 2 of those. Okay. And never forget, Outposts can be nice for taking something that you wish hadn't been tokenized and cycling it back. They also are useful for just maybe stacking things onto the bottom of the deck, so that you have some great draws when you get to the end of your deck. More big creatures here. Aquilia Lone Hero is a 6-power dinosaur soldier with 1 armor, and Omni, capture 1 amber if there are more enemy creatures than friendly creatures. Cool. That's very nice. Ballistego is a 5-power dinosaur soldier. With play, you may exalt Ballistego, and while it has amber on it, it gains splash attack 3. We got another Ballistego. Great. And then Beware the Ides is an action with an amber. This one got a damage pip. When you play it, you deal 23 damage to a creature in the center of its controller's battle line. Cool card. Even though leaders aren't in this set, I don't think. Oh, maybe there are some? Don't quote me. Chancellor Dexterous is a 3-powered dinosaur politician. This one got an amber pip on it. After it reaps, you may exalt its right neighbor, and if you do, that creature belongs to House Saurian for the remainder of the turn instead of its other houses. Crushing Charge. I think that's really the first board wipe we've seen here, so that's interesting. Again, we probably don't need board wipes because we seem to have a lot of creatures going on, but probably better to have a one-sided one like this, especially when our creatures have been so big. Obviously, they'd kill all our tokens, but not much else. Crushing Charge, when you play it, you destroy each creature with power 4 or lower, and you gain a chain. Ooh, Epic Poem, that's cool. So Epic Poem is an action. When you play it, you exalt a friendly creature and gain 1 amber for each amber on that creature. The interesting thing with that right now is like we can exalt the Ballistagos, we can capture on Aquilia, but other than that, we don't really have ways to generate amber on our creatures on a Saurian turn. So this might be kind of low value in this deck. Then we have Longosaur Lector. It's a 6-powered dinosaur politician with play, and after reap, you may exalt it. If you do, make a token creature. Okay. And the Dexterous could also exalt itself, but it's slow. It's not on play or anything. And then Pale into Insignificance is an action with an amber that destroys each creature with the lowest power, which again would kill all our scholars. But I haven't seen a lot of token generation here. This seems like a low token generation deck. It's a nice token if it happens, but mostly we're just going to end up with big creatures. And a lot of them, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in Saurian, which brings our total up to 21 creatures. Seems like there's a lot of pips in here too. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Maybe not so many. 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, only 11. And some capture, but not a ton. So interesting. I think this is probably a pretty middle of the road deck that's going to rely on creatures and not going to be able to do that much burst out of hand. So it's probably fine, but not great. Could be wrong, but that's my current assessment. And anyway, this was Alfeidr W Quadrahana, the 13th rather. Cool. Hope you enjoyed and that you'll get out there and forge some keys.